Hope everybody's having a good time today. Welcome to Cayman Connect. Hey! Yeah, welcome. We're just waiting for everybody to come in. Come in, share the link. Come right in, man. It's going to be a good vibe today.
Hi. Welcome, everyone. Up here.
Welcome, everybody. Welcome. Hello.
Yes.
Martina. Hi, Larry. Hi, Adrian. Hey, everybody. Welcome everybody to Cayman Connect. Nice to see all the faces. Hello.
Hello.
Welcome. I love it, Kate.
Yeah.
Thank you, Jimmy. Thank you for some fabulous playing.
You have to warm the food up, you know.
Okay, so Debbie's going to Deb, you
Hi, everyone. Welcome. Thank you so much for joining us for the Cayman Connection Christmas Overseas. I'm Jevy Ebanks, and I'll be your host today. We want to say a big thank you to Jimmy Lapierre. Everyone knows him as Jimmy the Boss. He's the Son of Steel's founder, and he's the band leader for Fresh Carnival International, known Steel Pan. So thank you so much. Everyone, can you just do your little reaction at the bottom of the screen and give Jimmy a little clap right there? Jimmy really deserves.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Yeah, man. Jimmy the Boss, quite a big name for himself. He made his name both off island and out. He's a prodigy of the Cayman Islands with Trinidad and Tobago flavor. Everyone knows his dad, Earl Lapierre, so it's no doubt we know where he gets his talent from. Through his career, he's performed around the world at major soca, reggae, jazz, and carnival festivals as well. So once again, thank you, Jimmy. You are indeed the boss. Now we are in the kind of pre-section where we're getting everything ready. Most of you should have gotten your food by now and your drinks. We're going to get to those in just a little bit. We have a Caymanian chef who's here with us today who provided the food. So we're going to talk to him, find out a little bit about how he got into food. And the chef's name is Chad Scott, Caymanian born, and he lives in the UK for the last 8 years. He came to England to study business management, where he found his love of cooking in 2012. He opened his business Go Carib in September last year, and now plans to make his food international. So let's talk to Chad. Chad, are you there?
Chad just dropped off. The joy
he just dropped. Okay, we're gonna give him a couple minutes and then we're gonna get started. So we got the pre-event going on right now. This is the opportunity for you to talk to Chad, ask any questions that you may want to know from a chef, in case you have a question that you've always wanted to ask a chef. We got so much lined up, giveaways that's coming all the way at the end, but you have to be in the call to win, and there's so much fabulous prizes. We also have breakout rooms that are going to come up in a little bit where you can win some of those prizes. We have live performances, people performing live from the UK. Lauren Williams, she's going to be doing some spoken word, so we're going to be hearing from her in just a little bit. Rita Estevanovic as well, a very famous performer in Cayman. She's going to be doing some storytelling. So we want to encourage everyone, to feel like they're home away from home, right? So Chad Scott is here. We're going to let him back in. And Chad is going to, tell us a little bit about food when he gets involved. But we want to make a quick note. In a really amusing turn of events, the fruit punch and the sorrel juices do have rum in them. So we do want to apologize to people who can't consume alcohol. Can't figure out why you wouldn't consume alcohol. It makes everything better. But if you can't have alcohol, we do sincerely apologize. People say you don't need alcohol to have fun. Yeah, that's true. You don't need a car to go anywhere, but it helps, right? So get your sorrel, get your rum punch. We're gonna have a great day. Chad is here. Hi, Chad. How are you?
Guys, I had technical difficulties. You guys have no idea. Hi,
Tell
everyone.
us about the meals that you created.
Yes. Well, obviously, it's just you guys have. I had no idea what just happened. Everything just literally cut out with my Wi-Fi and everything. But guys, I'm here, and yeah. In terms of the food, I have like the Caymanian style beef as well. In terms of the style and everything. Also with food as well, I have a different variety of food. It will be vegan food, seafood as well. I did the snapper as well, the Cayman style snapper as well, where I fried it down. So yeah, it's just like, whereas I try to bring back the Cayman Islands over to the UK and express that as well, because I'm unable to know who it is exactly that was able to taste the food. But in terms of the style of the food, I was able to cook it to the best of my capability to bring over the style of Caymanian food. So it's like the seafood dish, also the vegan as well. I did a vegan dish where it's like a jerk, like a jerk breadfruit. You ever heard of jerk bread?
No, but this, we're all learning something today.
All right.
Bread tastes good and jerk tastes good, so the combination must be good.
Exactly. If you're gonna eat jerk, if anybody like jerk and you want to get yourself into something that's even better in terms of like vegan food, also you can eat yourself an actually healthy meal also. But yeah, I just brought down the Caribbean as much as I can. Also the rum punch, everything is made from scratch. The sorrel as well. I was unable to let people know exactly what it was, but even I have a special taste bud in it in terms of the carrot juice also and the variety of drinks. But yeah, that's it basically. I'm bringing it over to the UK. From the Cayman Islands.
Now, people are kind of getting ready to get their food in the oven. Walk them through the process. First of all, walk through the process of what is it like to cook Cayman style food? A lot of people don't know. So tell us about your style and how you made your Cayman style beef and your other foods.
Okay, so in terms of that, I obviously, as myself, I'm a young entrepreneur in the culinary industry. So I was able to be in the UK and bring a twist. So you're obviously unable to get every single seasoning that you can get from the Cayman Islands. But what I was able to do is to bring the actual authentic taste and the style. So in terms of like the beef as well, it's slowly cooked. When you slowly cook to the point that it's melting,
Yeah.
shredded. You understand, but see, you're from obviously the Caymanians. I'm from Cayman too, but I was able to bring that also in the UK because not a lot of people in the UK know that sort of style of cooking.
So
but yeah,
a bit about some of the things that you were not able to get that would traditionally go into Cayman food, but you found substitutions to still give it that original taste. Tell me about what those things you used as substitutions.
Right. So yeah, obviously when you season it, not gonna go too much into the secret ingredients in a sense, but in terms of the main things you should do, you just put yourself some onions. Obviously you get the jerk season, not the jerk season, sorry. Like the scallion, the pepper, the onion, like all of the stuff that give it that rich flavor. And what you do,
pepper. That's right.
Exactly.
Pepper.
So you give it like a good, and obviously I was able to not because like I said, I was unable to know the clientele, so I was able to still give it that balance of taste that you can still taste the good pepper taste. But yes, definitely Scotch bonnet pepper. So if I had to do it for that person that wanted it to be peppered, I'll give it to them that proper Scotch bonnet pepper. So yeah, I put that in as well, and I slowly cook it down, even to the point that one time I almost had a point that I like, when you have it there for I had it for 6 hours. So you know you have exactly. So I wanted to make sure
you did it the real way, the slow cooking.
Exactly.
Wow, a lot of people don't realize that traditionally Cayman food was slow cooked. They would dig a hole in the ground and they would set a fire and they would put their meat in the pot and then they would put it in the ground and cover it up. And then when they come back from working in the day, the food is cooked and ready and still hot, because it's sitting on fire. But walk through the process for us. People are now getting ready to cook. Give them the instructions. How long do their food need to be in the oven? What temperature does it need to be at? Give them all that information.
Okay, so obviously the food is dispatched in a concealed bag, which obviously you have yourself cutlery, whether you can use a knife. I would highly recommend the scissors, obviously, because it's 2 edges, so you cut it across. So you use the scissors, you cut it as well. Obviously, you take it out. There's nothing else much to do. It's just to put it inside, pop it in the oven, and have it, like I was said, mid-temperature, and just leave it in just literally for like 15 to 20 minutes. And
hang on, because we got a lot of students in here. What is mid-temperature? Because we don't want people to burn their food. We want them to enjoy their food.
Right.
Tell me what mid-temperature is.
So usually when I tell someone mid, I think they would definitely get when it's literally right. When you look any sort of, because some people have it in different terminology, so I don't want to tell them 300 or 200, whatever. So just put it literally right in the middle of your oven. Yeah, because people have different temperatures. So I would say 180. 180? Yeah.
180. Yeah, sounds good. So 180 for 15 minutes. We're putting it on our plates now. Okay, so who's already put it on their plates, I wonder? Rita?
Oh, wow.
Sorry about that. I don't know what happened there. Can everyone see me? Am I back?
You're back. It's okay, we have it covered.
I'm thinking my computer got a little hot. Sincerest apologies there. Remember, we all are doing this by the internet. So, if you see a performer and, there's a little bit of lag, we do apologize. We are working with the internet. And of course, with everyone being home, everyone is using the internet. So there may be delays, but that's okay. We have contingency plans. So Scott, thank you. Chad, thank you so much for walking us through that. We're going to get started officially in about I would say 13 minutes, so stand by. But we want to say a quick thank you to the sponsors. This event would not be possible without the Cayman Islands Government UK, as well as private sector sponsors. So a big shout out to law firm Morant, as well as Dart Scholar. So we want to tell them thank you so much for making this possible. So go back to you, Chad. It's in the oven. How long is the food going to be in the oven for?
Yeah, just pop it in there for 15 minutes. And guys, enjoy your time as well. Drink and be merry. Obviously, the people that got the food as well. And the fruit punch, obviously to let you guys know, it's a nice punch as well. So yeah, guys, enjoy the food and definitely have a good time, man.
And, we want to make sure that everyone is being as responsible. So we know that you're going to be, looking at this to keep up to date with what we're talking about. But if your food is in the oven, please, please, please be as responsible as you can. I myself has burnt many foods, just walking away and leaving it in the oven. This is a special occasion. We don't want to do that. So thank you so much to Chad, and your food should pretty much be in the oven now because we want it to be ready for the official start. So you're sitting down and you're engaged with your food in front of you. Unfortunately, I don't have food, so I'll just, cheers from over here. If you're having your sorrel and your rum punch, just know that I'm incredibly jealous. And Jimmy is there again, so we're going to give it a couple more minutes. We wanted to run some tunes. We're going to give people a couple more minutes to get in, and then we're going to start officially at 6 on the dot. Because Caymanians don't know nothing about timing, but we're going to prove them wrong today, right? So we going to try our best. So Jimmy, get your music ready, and we over to you.
That's a good one.
Hey. Welcome everybody to the Cayman Connection, man. This is beautiful. Nice to see all the beautiful faces online right now too as well. Welcome. I see we got some new faces. Hey Lauren. Let's see the cameras. It's Christmas time right now, right? And it's all about happy vibes, good vibes. We're home, we're quarantined, we're everything. You know what I mean? This is Cayman Connect. Beautiful faces connecting here today. As you can hear, the song is all about happy, right? Happy vibes, good energy, positive vibes right now today, man. Hey! Hello. Hey, Arabia. Hey, Rakeem. Pick up yourself. I see everybody. I see Karen. I see Steven. I see Maya. I see everybody, man. Hey. Welcome to everybody else that's joining the live. Hope everyone is having a good time over there. You know what I mean? In England. I know it's hot by us right now. It's very, very hot. I'm enjoying the sun. I wish you guys were enjoying the sun with me. Honestly. Honestly, I wish you guys were down here enjoying the hot sun and the beautiful beaches right now. But we miss you. And we hope we can bring Cayman to your home, you know what I mean? Just hope we can bring a little piece of this to you, man. Hope you're enjoying the music. And I hope you're enjoying the personality that you're being introduced to, especially the host. Hey! Wicked. Yes, Jebby, music. It's your fault, it's your fault.
Yes. Jimmy LaPierre, thank you so much for
no problem.
You're holding to our promise, and we are indeed starting on time. That is Jimmy Lapierre. Everybody knows him as Jimmy the Boss. He's the son of steel, right? Everyone knows the name Lapierre, Jimmy Lapierre, Earl Lapierre. They're known in the realm of steel pan. So we want to say thank you to them. We also want to say thank you to everyone joining us today. We now have up to 34 people, and I'm sure that more will join, but we want to give a quick shout out to everyone. Our performers are here, but before we get on to the performers, we got to do a big shout out to Jonathan. He's the techie. You know, without the tech person, these things won't happen. So Jonathan, say something, let them know that you're there. And he's gonna, there he is.
Sitting here with his fingers crossed that the intranet, etc., doesn't go down. So
there we go. We also want to say a big warm welcome to those who are joining us from the Cayman Islands UK office. I see Ms. Philippa Knight, as well as the Cayman Islands representative to the UK and Europe, Mr. Andre Ebanks, and we're going to hear from him in just a little bit. So we want to say thank you so much for spending your time here for the Christmas overseas. Many of you are Caymanian students or live in Cayman, and you are away and cannot be home. So we wanted to provide a forum that you can enjoy as much of Caymankind as possible. Before we get started though, we want to say one more quick shout out. Thank you so much to the sponsors who, without their help, the event could not be possible. So shout out to the Cayman Islands Government Office, as well as private sectors such as Morant Law Firm, as well as DART. We also want to say thank you to Tortuga. Many of you got rum cakes, so thank you so much, Tortuga. There are also some prizes coming up, and all I'm going to say is Cayman Airways is one of the prizes. So if I were you, I would stick around to the very, very end. Unfortunately, I cannot win, nor any of the co-hosts here. So it is up to you. We want you guys to win it. There's so much to win. There's also £20, £30, £50 Amazon gift cards. So there's a lot of prizes that you can win. But thank you so much for joining. This is Christmas away from home, and we're being Caymankind across the globe. If you can just drop your location in the chat, we'd like to know where in the UK or where around the world you're coming from. I see Rabia, she's here. She's also one of our performers. I see Larry, Melanie, Rita, Adrian, Sunil. By the way, if I pronounce any of these names wrong, I'm from West Bay. It's all right. I'm allowed to. All right. Deidre Garcia. So hi to you. Lauren, she's a performer as well. Black Barbie, interesting name, very beautiful. Rakeem Ashley, thank you for joining. I also see Charles Parkman. Hello, Mr. Charles. He's also from the Cayman Islands UK office. Matthew Wells, Stephen Webster and company. Chanel, Sarah, Jay, Martina Berry. I can't say that one. Ayanda Jones. I know Ayanda. Ayanda Jones, Zachary, who else do we have? Chanel, Zoe Connolly, Basdale, and so much more. If I miss anyone out, I'm so sorry. We just have a lot of people coming in, but drop in where you're from. We see Maya from Birmingham. Hi, Maya. And we also have Liverpool and Scotland in the building, and London. So thank you so much. We're gonna go ahead and get ourselves started in just about 2 minutes. Our first speech or address that we're going to have is from Mr. Andre Ebanks. He's a representative to the UK and Europe. He's a qualified attorney and a civil servant with experience in public policy development and a degree in sociology. He's a past Gender Equality Tribunal member and a former Human Rights Committee member. Mr. Ebanks' experience and qualifications make him the ideal candidate for the role of representative to the UK and Europe. But above all of that, he holds a much more important position, and that is he is my cousin. So ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Mr. Andre Ebanks. Andre?
Hello, Javi. Mic check. Can you hear me okay?
We can hear you. We can hear you.
Thank you for that very distinct introduction. I only joined as a Caymanian, but thank you for airing my bio. I really do appreciate it. It is an absolute pleasure and a joy to say season's greetings to all of you, and to thank all those for joining and everybody who helped organize. It's needless to say, this is not at the beginning of 2020 how we would have planned this event. We ordinarily would have been all together in a hall somewhere, dining and having fun. I wouldn't be in isolation. I see some of you have really good meals. I'm in Cayman, isolating. My isolation stocks are going down, so I don't have anything but Cheez-Its left, which is my meal. So enjoy. So anybody who may hadn't, if there are any little snags, didn't get delivered a meal, just think of me. I'm here with Cheez-Its. And we'll all make do, because that's what 2020 is about. We had to make do. So whether it was the commotion of, we understood as Caymanians overseas and Cayman residents overseas that our country would have had to close its borders during the pandemic, we here had a different set of problems. We were thinking about, okay, we get that you have to close, but how do we get home? And then importantly, how do we get back? So we had a whole different set of challenges, and I really couldn't be prouder, not just of the office team of CC UK, but all of you that make up the overseas community and how we banded together. I think it was symbolic of the way that Cayman as a whole banded together during this unprecedented crisis, formed a community, and we got through and we made do. Our four parents would say, if you get lemons, you make lemonade. And I think that's exactly what we did. So thank you all. This is just a token of our appreciation for everything that everyone has done throughout 2020. And I will try to keep my comments to COVID to a minimum, because I really want to forget about COVID and move on to 2021. So let's just, for this 2 hours, keep it light, keep it friendly, just enjoy each other's company, be thankful for what we have, and look forward to a bright 2021. Thank you.
Andre, thank you so much. Quick question. Tell us a little bit before we get off onto other stuff, because we got a couple more minutes. What was your biggest fears, during the pandemic, and as well as your biggest lesson that you learned?
As I was just saying, to keep it light. Okay, so he put me back into the heavy bucks. Let's see. Repeat the question, please.
What was your biggest fear as it relates to the pandemic, and also what was your biggest lesson that you learned?
Okay. The biggest, let's start with the fear so I can end with the good news. The lessons, the good news. The biggest fear that I think I personally had was how we as an office were going to help manage when there was, at that moment, I think it was the third week in March, where the Cayman border was closed, but the UK hadn't closed yet. And without any other commercial flights, and there were still folks who needed to get back home, how is that going to happen? Particularly for folks who really had no place to go. It was no joke. There were people who were actually crashing on people's sofas or had already given up their apartments. How were we going to get those persons home? And I think the lesson that connects to the lesson, your second part of your question, was that with necessity, which is the mother of inventions, you make do. And that if you don't panic, if you connect with the right people, understanding that this is a crisis, which opened a lot of doors, you can get it done. And throughout being able to understand exactly who made up the overseas community, the lesson for me was, wow, I'm not sure if this crisis didn't happen, we would have had the extent of knowledge that we have of exactly who is overseas and what they're doing. Who are these Caymanians, all of them, and what are they doing overseas? And my lesson for that, after hearing everybody's stories and what their endeavors were, whether it was work or studies, made me think the future for Cayman is bright. If we can somehow marshal all of this brain power that is overseas, either studying or working, to work for the benefits somehow, directly or indirectly, for Cayman, the biggest lesson for me is that once we get past this, the future is bright.
Thank you so much for sharing, man. I'm pretty sure everyone listening appreciates, hearing from you and your experiences. We're going to take a quick message from His Excellency the Governor, Mr. Martin Roper.
Hello, it's my pleasure to send you this personal message from the Cayman Islands for your Cayman virtual Christmas event hosted by Cayman Connection in conjunction with the Cayman Islands Government Office in the UK and the Friends of Cayman Group. I understand that a lot of work and close partnership has gone into making this one-of-a-kind event happen, not only on the part of the Cayman Islands government, but also the private sector with the support of Dart scholar and offshore law firm Moorant. It was lovely to hear that Caymanian food is being eaten tonight across the UK and that rum cakes were making their way to you. I also hear that Cayman Airways has a surprise up their sleeve for you too. These kinds of holistic efforts towards the well-being of Caymanians all over the world are truly exemplary and a strong signal of the importance of all citizens of global Britain working together in collaboration across the Atlantic in difficult times. This has been a quite extraordinary year, and I know we're all looking forward to 2020 reaching its end. But I've been so impressed to hear of the efforts that Caymanians overseas have gone to continue their work, to study, and their endeavours overseas, despite the challenges that COVID has brought, and people being kept away from their home and family as well. I'd also like to pay tribute to the Cayman Islands UK representative Andre Ebanks and his team for all the fantastic work they do to support Caymanians overseas and to promote and represent the Cayman Islands. My particular thanks to Andre, Philippa and the team for their exceptional efforts on the many repatriation flights from the UK. I know how much work went into those flights. And thanks also to Cayman Connection for everything you do. So let me just conclude by taking this opportunity to wish you all a very happy Christmas and hope that we can all welcome in a new year full of positivity, prosperity and opportunity. Thank you.
Cayman Connection would like to send a huge thank you to His Excellency the Governor for his message. We're going to be continuing on with the program and we're getting into the live performances. We have some performances that we are sure you're going to enjoy. We are running a bit ahead of schedule, which is good, which is great. I've never seen, boy, Caymanians on time. Anyways, sorry. Before we continue, we just want to say again, thank you to all of the persons who tuned in. We know that you could have been doing so many other things. We want to make a quick note that the fruit punch and the sorrel, for those who are just joining, do indeed have alcohol inside. So if for whatever reason you cannot consume alcohol, we sincerely apologize. For those who can consume alcohol, enjoy. You know, it is going to make the show even so much better. So thank you so much again for joining. As it relates to those who have meals with fish, please be careful if there are bones in it. We want to make sure that everyone lives throughout the call. Please do not die on this call. Let me make that abundantly clear. All right, we are here for Christmas. All right, so please be careful. And thank you again to all of our sponsors. We're going to move right into our first performance, and our first performance comes from Lauren Williams. Lauren is a Caymanian creative who currently is studying psychology at the Liverpool Hope University. She first began writing in 2016 after she met some other poets from Trinidad. From then, she has fallen in love with the art form, incorporating her own photography to portray the themes of her poem. Her piece consists of free verses, rhyme, and narrative poetry. She has performed locally, winning the Creative Frame of Mind in Love Poetry Slam in 2018, and continues to develop her craft by sharing her art online. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Lauren Williams.
Hi, everybody. So my piece is called, you guys can hear me, right? I hope so. Yeah. Sure. My piece is called Adjusting. And the simple of it, what it's about is basically me being frustrated with the amount of articles and books that I have to read for my degree. And also, you know, writing essays, just being a student and being away from home, and it's just, you know, it's like a routine that I'm not used to. So I wrote this in my first year of university, so I was not used to any of this. So, okay, here we go. Opening, turning, closing. Pages of others' words, reading, remembering their truth, their thoughts, neglecting my own. They say institutions where books are unlimited is where my mind will be free to gain what I want, what I need, to be taught and to reciprocate into my own another voice. One day, I will have my own words etched in stone on my skin in the sky if I can reach it eventually. Running away was never blueprint, never the intention, deception. But my truth, in fact, can be falsified against other writers whose fingers have been cut, restricted, tugged between two forms of gravity in opposite directions, stretching the center of my ribs. Running away, escaping reality, is not what I've imagined poetry would be for me. I thought this therapeutic method meant facing it head on, but now it only allows me to use words that form metaphors, to grow in my hands a feeling, something good enough to equate tangibility. When I write a book one day, it will be the last time I am to listen to what others are saying, thinking, feeling. I can treat myself to my own novelty, generosity of words. Look at me. I slipped into the clouds again. Thank you.
Here we go. Thank you so much, Lauren. I know that you can't hear the applause, but you can see people clapping. You might want to turn on your microphone so she can hear those claps, because she really does deserve it.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much to Lauren. I want to say a quick shout out. I noticed people have been dropping their locations. We have Kate. She's in Hertfordshire. So hi, Kate. I hope you're well. That area correct. We also have Sunil G from Liverpool, Rita Estevanovich in Old Town Croydon, Rabia in, hang on, I lost it.
Stratford upon Avon.
Stratford upon Avon, thank you so much. Carrie in Brighton, Ayanda Jones in Edinburgh, Matthew Wells in Scotland, sorry, Matthew Wells in Manchester, Alex in Liverpool, and so much people who are tuning in. Manchester again, Wales. So we have Caymanians from all across the group. Neo Swan is in Uxbridge. I hope I said that right. Gabriella in Leeds and Chantel in Birmingham. Thank you so much for joining us. We know that you could have been doing other things, but you chose to spend your time. Wait, hold on. You guys in lockdown. What are you talking about? Thank you for coming. Congratulations. We gave you something to do. So thank you so much for joining us. We're going to move into the next performance, and many of you will know our next performer. Her name is Rita Estevanovich, and she's a Caymanian actress and performer residing in London. She became passionate about the arts from a very early age, enjoying the opportunity to take part in theater, dance, band, choir, and the literary arts. She's a mother to a curious, comedic, energetic 7-year-old boy, Elijah, who inspires her each and every day. And many of you will remember her from the Cayman National Cultural Foundation through productions such as Gimme Story, National Children Festival of the Arts, as well as Rundown. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Rita Estevanovich.
Hi, everybody. Hello, hello, hello. I first want to say, Lauren, it's awesome to see you. And I loved your piece. Thank you so much for sharing. It takes a lot of courage to share your own work, by the way. I have written quite a bit, but I've performed very little of my own work. So that's an area for me that I think in the coming years, I certainly will be developing a bit more. So I'm actually not performing my own work tonight. I'm going to be doing a reading. Are you all familiar with Roy Bodden's work?
Yeah.
You're all familiar with his book, Stories My Grandfather Never Told Me?
Yes.
Can I get like a thumbs up? Anybody that has read, which is one of my favorite books by Roy. He's written several books. And there's a particular story that I don't know, I just love to read at Christmas time. So I thought this would be the perfect opportunity to read and share this work, especially if you're not familiar with Caymanian authors. We could talk about Caymanian authors needing to be in our schools a bit more, but I don't want to go that route tonight. Let's just talk about Roy's story. It's called The Christmas Cake. So everybody, make sure you got your drink, make sure you go to the restroom, you got your food and everything. Set yourselves up now. We're gonna do a little bit of storytelling and take you back in time in Cayman. All right. The Christmas Cake by Roy Bodden. It happened in December, almost 1 year to the day. Whole year had passed, but the sting and embarrassment of losing her prized Christmas cake to that gang of leeward fops was still fresh in her mind. This time she had a plan, a meticulous, foolproof plan, well worked out. What was needed was total control. So she had to be careful of what she said and to whom. After all, she was Aunt Feeney, the wife of the Honorable Edwin P. Solomon JP, chairman of the village council. No one, but no one, would get away with embarrassing her without some form of retaliation. That meant she had to keep her story close to her bosom when Bole Gadabout Alice came around. After all, her mouth never joined church, and everybody in the village knew that she couldn't keep water on her stomach. So much so that the village people used to say that the 3 fastest ways for news to travel is telegraph, telegram, and tell Alice. So Aunt Fina had her work cut out for her this Christmas, if she was to keep her plan to get even with Fudnan and them leeward fops from that old news bug of Alice. 2 days before Christmas Eve, Aunt Fina let it be known that she was preparing to bake a better heavy cake that year than she did last year. Now, that would have been a real hard job, but nobody doubted that she could do it. As a matter of fact, it was a commonly held opinion in the village that she had the record for baking the best heavy cakes. Only Miss Edna could compare to Aunt Fina, but she specialized strictly in corn cakes, while Aunt Fina could bake cassava, corn, yam, potato, breadfruit, and fruit cakes. Anyway, what Aunt Fina really planned to do this year was to bake one real good yam cake for her family, and then another, a special cake for Fudnan and his stealing friends from Leeward. She was careful to spread the word very casually at first that she was thinking of baking a cake again this Christmas. Later, she decided that she would announce that she had engaged 10 pounds of white yam from one man named Bertram, way over in Hatland North Side. When Fudnan heard the news through that grog teeth boy Uskin named Spiky, he was beside himself. In his usual ill-mannerly way, he opened conversation with Alice. Alice, I hear Aunt Fina making a prize-winning cake again this year, he gave out when he saw Bowleg Alice. I know you're not telling me anything I don't know, answered Alice, in a way that made him understand the news was no surprise to her. Well, I sure hope she don't end up doing all that work for nothing, because what happened to poor Aunt Fina last year was a real shame and disgrace, said Fudnan sarcastically as he trotted away from Alice, giving a sailor's whistle to call his friends who usually hung out under the grape tree just down the road. Fudnan, what you mean by that now? Asked Alice, confirming what everybody in the village meant when they said that Alice was as light as a feather. Ferdinand rounded the corner of the house just in time to be confronted by his mother, Malvina. Ferdinand, I hope you know I overheard you, and I hope you're not planning any mischief this Christmas. I tell you, it's embarrassing singing on the choir with Aunt Feeny and knowing that you was that ringleader of what happened to her Christmas cake last year, cautioned Ma Malvina, sounding as sincere as if she was in confession. Ma Malvina, I've been telling you, Ferdinand had nothing to do with Aunt Feeny cake last year, replied Ferdinand, knowing full well that he didn't convince his mother. Mind you, Ferdinand, I'm warning you. Stay away from Aunt Feeny's caboose. Mind your business or trouble is going to catch you. Ma Malvina was almost pleading. Ma Malvina, I tell you, Ferdinand don't do them kind of things. No, sir. Ferdinand eat no teeth, he replied loudly as he continued down the road to meet up with his friends under the grape tree. As he met up with his companions, he burst out, boys, I hear she baking another one this year. And with that, the four friends burst out together. Another one bites the dust. Another one gone and another one gone. Aunt Feeny baked for us. Aunt Feeny was on countdown. Solomon from Northside had just dropped off the yams, and they were pretty to behold. She went to her bedroom and fidgeted until she found the itemized shopping list and planned to go to Uncle B's shop later that day. She would get brown sugar, that real Jamaican brown, about half a pint of some Cuban molasses, cinnamon, allspice, one good sized nutmeg, and about half a pound of that New Zealand butter from Uncle B's shop. The last thing to add was, of course, the grated yams and a little flour. She had already cleaned up that famous wooden spoon she used to stir everything together. Uncle Edwin said that was made from real Guyanese green heart wood. When she checked the famous Dutch pot, a sly smile stole across her face. A smile that was nearly as big as the one they said Ashford had when he turned that hellamentin loggerhead turtle off a wind point last year, August. Then she checked the other pot, that old, tried and true one that her sisters gave her for a wedding present about, umpteen years ago. She smiled again as she thought about what they would think if they found out what she would be baking in it. After all, it was not a favorite of hers, and she really wasn't doing anything wrong, or so she thought. Next, she checked the bag hidden outside under the wooden steps leading up to the back door of the old cookroom. Yes, it was still there. Old Man Cornwell's horse dung. Pungent, rancid, nauseating and foul smelling, all of it waiting to be mixed, stirred, concocted, and baked. Aunt Fina smiled again as she thought, imagine them pot boys think they're going to have the last laugh at a respectable village woman's expense. Feeney will be in control this Christmas. Yes, hooray. And with that, she began to assemble her combination of buttonwood and grape tree wood in preparation for the caboose. Now, some people, those who really weren't experts on baking heavy cakes, used logwood. However, the real experts like Aunt Fina and Miss Edna never used logwood. They knew it had a tendency to blaze up and burn off quickly. As she started the baking, she remembered the stories she heard about the ancestors and how careful and clean they were. What would they think of her? A descendant, baking horse, cake. Then she thought about the descendants and said, Descendant or no descendant, that was a dirty, no good thing they did, and this should teach them a lesson about stealing. And if they think the cake tasted good last year, this one will certainly be unforgettable. After all, it would be made from horse. But she didn't say it because saying that word would be unbecoming for a polite village woman as she was. Nevertheless, a sly, mischievous smile stole across her face, and her ears tweaked as she imagined the expressions when Fudnan and his friends bit into their Christmas cake. She had just removed the yam cake from the caboose and set it to cool when she heard the voice. Fina! Fina, how you coming along? Are you getting through? Inquired Alice. Alice, that you? Well, what breeze blow you yet today? I'm still here in this old cookroom, child, fighting with this fire and trying to bake this little Christmas cake. I was just saying, as soon as I'm finished, I'm going to take a little nap and get off my poor old tired legs, because I've been standing all morning. Aunt Fina did not care to entertain Alice for any length of time, especially not today. Today was a busy day for her, and after all, Alice was known as an old news carrier. Well, Fina, I was just passing through and thought I would just say hello. I'm on my way to look for Miss Chatton and Congelette. They promised me a piece of Johnny cake and some swanky, confessed Alice. Alice, child, I don't blame you for not staying here when the two of them promise you something. The two of them are so mean and stingy that you better try get there quick as possible before they change their minds, advised Aunt Fina. Anyway, don't worry, you know Aunt Fina is going to have your piece of cake for you come Boxing Day, promised Aunt Fina. Well, Fina, for goodness sake, try keep this one from that Malvina Starb got it stealing, boy, Alice cautioned as she tried to coax some speed out of her two worn-out bow legs. When the embers died out, Aunt Fina placed the special cake right in the center of the mahogany table in the cookroom. The window closest to the table was left closed, but unlocked. She then retreated to the house and pretended to retire for the night. By this time, the yam cake she had baked for Christmas was cooled and safely placed under her bed. At about 9 o'clock, she thought she heard some noises around the side of the cookroom. Hush, boys! Don't make a sound! Fudnan could not believe his luck. The cake was in the same spot it was last year, and it was still warm from the fire. That hogbelly cray-cray held the window open while Fudnan lifted himself like a cat onto the windowsill and ever so gently inside. He grasped the pot with the agility of a well-experienced burglar, and before you could say Jack Frost, the whole operation was over without a snag. Meanwhile, Aunt Fina had retired to her hammock. Aunt Fina felt amused as she visualized the action. Fudnan and the boys headed for Dick Frederick's door shed. The cake was placed securely on the ground, and then Fudnan sung out, "What is brown comes from the ground and move without a sound." Aunt Fina was real relaxed now. A feeling of accomplishment crept over her, and she gently rocked the hammock and smiled satisfactorily. Down on the beach by Dick Frederick's door shed, Fudnan and the boys were finishing their mocking song. Another one baked for us. Another one for us, boys. Another one baked for us. Another one baked for us. Aunt Fina closed her eyes. The gentle swaying of the hammock was beginning to lull her into deep relaxation now, and she was falling asleep. On the beach, they laughed so hard, they thought they would wet their pants. Boy, Fudnan, only you could come up with these sayings. Ferdinand started cutting the cake with the knife he stole from Ma Malvina's kitchen. Everyone was given their fair share. Ferdinand and the boys opened their mouths as if they were on church choir singing at the watch night service on All Year's night. Aunt Fina was almost asleep now. She smiled to herself and thought, tomorrow will be Christmas Day. Church service was at 11 o'clock and it would be a public holiday. The next day would be Boxing Day, another public holiday. She would cut the yam cake then. Alice would get her slice. Aunt Fina burst out laughing as she mused to herself, a very Merry Christmas, boys, and fell into a deep slumber. On the beach, Ferdinand spat out a mouthful and cried out, this is no heather cake! This is horseman! And that is the story of the Christmas cake by Roy Bodden.
Thank you so much, Rita Estevanovich, a well-known performer. We want to give you a heads up. I see people eating. You're going to have time to eat. Fair, I see Kate sitting at her table with her lovely family. Hello to the family. We also have Claire in Ashford, Kent joining us, Naomi in Uxbridge, Gabrielle in Leeds, Chantel in Birmingham, as well as Astrid in Norwich, England. So thank you so much for joining us. We're going to have a little bit of a breakout session coming up in just a little bit, but not just yet. We got some more music coming up from Jimmy the Boss first. And he is going to be taking requests. He's going to be keeping an eye out on the chat. I'm assuming he can, see the chat when he's playing. So do go ahead and send your requests in the chat. The Steel Pan Man is getting ready to rock the stage again. But after Jimmy plays, then we're going to be going into breakout rooms. There's 2 sessions here for the breakout room. The first breakout room, you will be automatically thrown into a breakout room. After that first breakout room session, there will be a second one where people can dip in and out and you can see the different rooms that there are. So we got about, I think, 4 or 5 rooms. We got the CIG UK prize quiz, the music and performance room, the virtual yard chat room, foods and drink, as well as games and gratitude. So those are going to be breakout rooms that you can join. We want you to continue eating your food. We're hoping that you're enjoying it. Tell us what you had inside the group chat. I'm sure others would want to know as well. Tell us how you enjoyed it. It was local chef Chad Scott, Caymanian born, who now lives in the UK. So we want to thank him so much for providing those foods. So Jimmy Lapierre, he's got the music, and then after the music, we're going to be jumping into the breakout room. So guys, enjoy the music, get your requests in, eat your food, drink your drink, and enjoy. Jimmy, over to you.
Call me anytime you want.
Yeah, man, check. Making sure everybody can hear me good. Put some fire flames in the comments, some thumbs up. Let me see everybody in the chat. Hope everybody's having a good time. Hope the food is tasting good. Big up the chat. Hey. Yeah, man. I hope you guys enjoying the music. Hope you enjoying the music, man. Hope you enjoying the music, man. Good vibes out here again. Good vibes, good vibes, good vibes. Yeah, man. Let me go again. Good vibes in the house, man. Yeah, man. Let's keep this vibes going out here today, man. Hey. My name is Jimmy the Boss from the Cayman Islands. And it's loving it right now, man. Good vibes in the house. Jebby, what do you think about this one? What do you think about this one, Jebby?
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Ah, yay. Yes, man, pump me up. I've seen some requests coming in right now. I see Lauren as well. Hey, Lauren, which Stevie Wonder you want to hear? Oh, wow, Kess and Benjai, phenomenal, huh? Oh, wow, all right. Since being soca right now. All right. Oh, Lord. Let's try to get one for you. Hey. Pump me up. We pumping all of us up right now. Hey. Yeah, man, we got a good request on this one as well too. Let's see if I can get some of the requests off for you guys today. Eh? Hey. Yes, man, we jamming with our people. Hey! Jamming with our people, man. We jamming with our people inside here today, man. People. Yeah, man, trying to get these requests out of the way. Let's do this. Hey! Yes, man. Welcome to Cayman Connect again, everybody. Beautiful. Beautiful to have everybody up inside here today, man. Thank you for joining us. Hey. Should I play one more? Should I play one more, Jebby? Alright. This is another request in the group chat. Hey, I know you guys love the Kess. Kess is the boss, man. Other than Marshall, Kess is the boss, man. Big up Kess. Hey. man, just having some fun over here, man.
Man.
Just having some fun, enjoying the music, man.
Give me that here.
Yes, my brother. Oh yeah, man. I see some more requests in the group chat, but I'll definitely try to get it in. Yeah, man. Thank
So
you.
much, Jimmy. So we're gonna get ready to go out into the breakout rooms, but we want you to know who's gonna be in the breakout room. So we're gonna introduce them. They're gonna have about 2 minutes or so, tell you a little bit about themselves, where they are. Are they in the UK? Are they in Cayman? Are they in quarantine? What is their situation? And then we're going to be jumping in to the breakout room. So first we got Kate Candia. Kate is from Cayman Connection. Kate, how are you?
I am getting slowly sozzled on fruit punch that is not actually fruit punch, and I am doing great. Thank you.
Tell us a little bit about what's going to happen in your breakout room.
I will indeed. Before I do, I just have to say a huge thank you to those performers and Jimmy doing such a great job, and Rita, wow, what a story. I loved it. Lauren, that poem, so moving. Thank you so much, guys. I had to get that in because that was really touching. My breakout room is called Games and Gratitude. Do those things mix? I don't know. We're going to make them mix. We want to have a little bit of time just to not get too heavy, but to think about some things that we're grateful for. It's been a tough year for everybody and it's been interesting, but there's been a lot of things that we're grateful for. So we're going to be talking a little bit about that because that inspires everybody, and we will have an opportunity just to talk about why we're grateful for things and focus on that. Then we're going to be interspersed with some classic Christmas games, which I'm going to say I have never done on Zoom before. So we shall see. We're going to see how it goes. But the whole point is to be interactive and for you guys to have your chance to talk. So we've had our great performance, and these breakout rooms really are a chance to have a conversation. So I want to hear from you guys. If you've got any fun Christmas games that we want to try, let me know, and we're gonna see how it goes. So a bit of games and a bit of gratitude.
Thank you so much, Kate. We see a lot of comments relating to the food. Deidre Garcia said we had the fish and beef, and both were great and perfectly seasoned. Well done, Chad. Thank you so much for everyone tuning in. Ayanda Jones says amazing breadfruit jerk. Thank you so much. I'm sure he'll be very, very happy to hear it. We also have a lot of requests for music coming in. So of course, when you go into the music and performance room, I'm sure that Jimmy will be happy to take those. So thank you so much. Kate getting sozzled from her drinks. Congratulations. We're gonna go to the next group. The next group is music and performance. That is Rita and Jimmy. So Rita, tell us a little bit about what you expect to go down inside that room.
It's a surprise. No, I'm kidding. It's not a surprise. Actually, Jimmy and I are going to be talking a little bit with everyone about persons in the performing arts, Caymanians in the performing arts, but we're also going to have a little bit of fun. And we're hoping to do a bit of open mic for a prize that will be coming up in our first session. It'll be easy, you know, and then you can choose to come and hang out with us and do a little bit of creative fun with us and possibly win a lovely gift card. So no pressure, all fun and games with some Caymanian Christmas themes, and it's going to be fun. We're going to jam.
There we go. Jimmy, what are you expecting?
Man, I don't know what to expect as yet. This is going to be fun. That's the excitement about it, man. So when we get together in that room and we give all like the spontaneous, you know, just everything about it, what we build in that room is what's going to create the vibe, man. So I'm excited for that part because I really have no idea how this is going to turn out, but I know it's going to be great because of the personality that's inside of this whole entire Zoom. So I'm excited for that.
There we go. We got more comments coming in. Where was the comment that I just saw? I think it was Larry. Larry said that he put extra rum in your sorry. Listen, Larry must be a Caymanian because that is definitely something he would definitely do. You know, I do it with rum cake all the time. I don't know what, you know, if you got some tortuga there, just, you know, throw a little something on it, you know, Christmas blessings, I call it.
So, doing up in ya.
Thank you so much. We're going to go over to games. Sorry. Oh, I missed Charles. Charles is here. I see Charles and his wife. Hi, Charles. Tell us a little bit about what you expected from games and gratitude, and probably give us a hint about one thing that you're grateful for that people can come in and talk to you about in the games and gratitude room.
We're not hearing him.
Ravi, can you hear me?
Yep.
Yes.
Yep, I hear you.
Well, I'm really grateful that I am in that group because gratitude is my theme for the whole year. And my goal this year was to, when I wake up every morning, to find something that I was grateful for the day before that I was not grateful for, or that I, in addition to what I was grateful for the previous day. And it's amazing how when you search, you can always find something else to be grateful for in addition to what you were grateful for the day before. And you just have to look for it and it'll pop up there. So all of this year, my theme has been grateful, and I'm really grateful that I'm in this group. So thank you very much, Kate and Javi.
Thank you so much. Our next group is also going to be the virtual yard chat room, and that is going to have Lady Rabia in it. Lady Rabia, tell us a little bit about yourself and what you expect in the chat.
First of all, I want to make sure you guys can hear me.
Yes.
Brilliant. Okay. Well, I don't know if everyone knows, but I am from Cayman Brac, so I'm going to be celebrating Cayman Brac up in here, representing the sister islands. Yay! And one of the things I want to do is meet some other Cayman Brackers if they're on here, hear from you guys, learn where you are located so we can connect. And maybe all of us, you know, whether you're from Cayman Brac or Grand Cayman, exchange just some stories, some funny stories about growing up in the Cayman Islands and how it really shaped us to be the amazing, resilient people that we are. So that's what we're going to be doing, really engaging and talking about all of that and just having a blast.
Or something.
All right. Thank you so much, Lady Rabia. So of course, that is the virtual chat room. Now remember, each of these chat rooms that you go into, there is going to be the original chat room, which we're in right now. So once you go into the chat room, this one will still exist. Jonathan, the tech, will be in here
next year, Dad.
as well. And I'm also going to float in between some of the rooms as well. Remember, there's a survey coming up in a little bit. We need everyone to participate. So first of all, can everyone just confirm that at somewhere at the bottom of their screen, you know, along with the controls for Zoom, you should be able to see a button that says polls. You should also soon, not yet, be able to see a button that will say breakout rooms. But can everyone just do a thumbs up if you can see the button that says polls? Everyone, thumbs up? Yep. You got polls at the bottom. We're going to need you to know if you don't have polls. No.
No, I will. Jerry, I will post the poll when you give me the countdown 3, 2, 1 poll. Jonathan will hit it, and then they'll see it.
Understand. Thank you so much for the clarity. My mistake there. We also have King Navasa joining, so welcome, King. King is also a local performer living in the UK right now, and good to see he has back his dreads because he did cut them off and it did make me vex. So welcome, King.
Debbie, yes.
And of course, believe me, you're not gonna go through this entire call without hearing King laugh. It's one of a kind. You know, there's two things you can't pay King for. You can't pay him to stop laughing, and you can't pay him to not cuss me out. So King is great.
It's a win-win.
And there's the laugh. So we're gonna head out into the breakout.
Let me mute myself.
We're gonna head out into the breakout rooms. Jonathan is gonna open them up. Remember, we got a CIG UK prize. Andre is gonna be in there. We didn't talk to Andre. Andre, what's gonna happen inside the CIG UK chat? You know, tell us a little bit about what you expect.
Cash money. I'm gonna ask some questions related to government business. There's gonna be all Amazon vouchers for all the winners. There's gonna be some 20-pound vouchers, some 30-pound vouchers, and then some 50-pound vouchers. Cash money.
There we go. There we go. So we're gonna get Jonathan. He's gonna open up those breakout rooms anytime he's ready, and then you guys are gonna, for the first one, gonna be automatically thrown in. And then for the second session, you'll be able to go in and out. So we want to give everyone the opportunity to go into all the rooms. All right. So Jonathan, get those breakout.
Now, have I still got some people who are not okay? Some of you have not gone. Some of you not gone. And I might need to just move you. The joy of Zoom at Christmas. So,
trying to get rid of us.
Because I did a workshop yesterday for a client, and there were no rooms. They got rid of it.
Sorry.
You can have a chat here while I try and work out where.
Okay, we'll just do it here. Gabby, unmute yourself, girl. How you doing?
I got really excited when I saw you come in.
Oh, yeah. And hi, is that Babe? Hi.
No, this is my housemate.
Oh.
He happens to work for Maples, but in the UK.
Oh. Look at that. Is that a Christmas joke?
Okay. Shall I randomly send you all off, or are you happy to stay here? I'm happy.
I wouldn't know what to do in here. I think we should go in our breakout rooms because they have.
Okay, I'm going to throw you. You're all going. Ready? Go.
We're still here.
Yeah, I'm working down the list. I have to do there. Is that working? Assign to there. Assign to there. Assign to. Dun dun dun. I think that worked.
Yeah, it worked. It did. I'm going to join into a couple of the other ones now. Be right
just
back.
so I know, how easy was it for you to get in and out? You were absolutely fine.
It switched automatically. I didn't do anything.
Brilliant. And one quick other question, Javi. How long do you, I'm going to stay here in case anyone gets lost. When do I've got it set for a 1 minute warning when I decide to close the rooms. What do you want me to do? 15 minutes from now?
I think so, yeah.
Okay. I'll check in with you lot on the app anyways.
Cool, cool. Sounds good. King, what's going on?
I didn't get no food enough.
Listen, that's your fault.
He was late for that, just like how he was late for this.
I was working. From the beginning, I told Kate I would come in for the evening. I was supposed to come at the first part, the 5:30 part, but I didn't get no food, so I gonna do up in there.
Are you going?
Yeah.
Now going into a different.
Yeah. I'll come next week when I got all that time.
All right. Most people are back. So the second part, people were just thrown automatically into group chat. So the second part is Jonathan is going to open the group chats, and people are going to, essentially be able to do what breakout rooms they want to go in. So if you are in a particular breakout room, check out another breakout room. Remember, there are 4 or 5 breakout rooms. You got CIG UK, music and performance, games and gratitude, virtual yard and chat room, and then foods and drinks. So feel free to go around. We're gonna have another about 15 minutes, so feel free to dip in and out and go to different rooms. We want people to meet people who they've never met before, talk, find out a little bit about each other. So
I done Miss Jimmy playing.
He played earlier, but because you're late, you must suffer.
That's King.
Enjoy.
That's King. That's how King moves.
Before everyone goes out into breakout rooms, Rita says she has an announcement. Rita, tell us your announcement.
I don't know why it's funny all of a sudden. It's really not that funny, but so if you come and join us in our room, mine and Jimmy's.
Friday.
Sorry?
You bribing us.
No, man, I'm not start that yet. I'm not start that yet. That comes in the room. Right? So what really going on now is we want to give you all some themes, and I'm going to put them in the chat. And anyone who comes into the room, in order to win this coveted Amazon gift card, you will have to do a little bit of open mic. Now, mind you, there are lots of opportunities for you to do this in your own style, which means you could play an instrument, you could sing a song, you could do a piece of poetry that you wrote. But I'm going to give you the themes that you need. At least one of them you need to cover in order to be considered. And it's all fun and games. It's meant to be silly. I told the group who was in there earlier it would be 4 to 5 seconds, but now I'm feeling kind of bad. So 30 seconds. And just join us in there for some fun. We're going to have a laugh and see what you can come up with on the spot. Giving you 3 minutes to think of something, and Jimmy will accompany you, okay? You can tell him what kind of sound you want, if you want hard rock or whatever. Anyways, check the chat, everybody. Thank you for that opportunity to speak to everyone. Thank you, Giovanni.
No worries. I'm going to have Jonathan open back up the breakout rooms, and then people can choose what breakout rooms they want to go to. Feel free to explore. Remember, virtual yard chat room, food and drinks, music performance, and CIG UK. Use those opportunities as you wish. All right. So Jonathan, over to you. Breakout rooms.
And you've got complete freedom to move backwards and forwards. So let's hope it works. Here goes.
Beautiful.
All right, so you should see a button at the bottom of your screen that says breakout rooms. Go ahead and pick which ones you want to be in.
There's nothing on there.
I don't see that.
Yeah.
Oh.
How many people are not seeing the breakout rooms at the bottom?
Not seeing it.
More. Click more.
Oh,
You
I
should
see
see
it.
it.
Some people are going, Javi, some people are fine.
Oh my God, it's Philippa.
They're all coming now. They're all coming.
They're going. That's it.
There we go.
I don't have it.
I don't have it.
I will be able to put anybody who can't choose. I can help you get there. Let's just let everybody go who can see, and then I'll help everybody else.
And my mouth is on it.
Yeah.
And remember, for the moderators, please go back to your original.
No problem.
That's a good call, Javi.
Jonathan, Andre here. I'm a moderator. Can you put me into my prize room?
Yeah. Yes, I think they'll be okay.
Please?
Yes, sir. You are off to the prize room.
I'm trying to get into
the prize room.
Prize room, assigning you to the prize quiz. You should. Anybody else need help? Wave at me. Oh God, everybody needs help. Okay.
Yeah.
Ricky, I'm going to go with you first, mate. Where do you want to go?
Anyone? Just close your eyes.
Anyone.
Yeah.
I'm going to go to the Yardy chat room.
Sure.
Who else?
Okay. But Jonathan, I'm not in that chat room.
Where should you be, Rabbit?
I'm in the virtual chat room, the virtual yard chat room. I'm the moderator for that.
Okay, let me just get you there. Give me 1 second.
Okay.
Called.
And you're off.
Just want to go in. Gratitude.
Okay, Lauren, where do you want to go?
Surprise me.
Okay, I'm certainly not going to surprise you with the food and drinks because you'll be the only person there. So do a bunch of you want to go and do food and drinks? Or am I going to put you in the other four? Let's go. Should I just surprise the rest of you, or does somebody want to go somewhere desperately?
Do you want to do the gratitude?
I want to go to the prize room.
Danny, you want to go to the prize room? You're off to the prize room. 1 second. I just need to find you. Where have you gone? There you go. The prize room is growing every click.
Can we have the gratitude and thingy?
Of course you can. The Websters are off to gratitude.
Two.
Ayanda, gratitude too. You're going.
Thank you.
Games and gratitude. Give me another one. Danny, have you gone? Larry, where do you want to go? I can't. Sorry,
Gratitude.
Gratitude. And you can have, there you go. Matthew, where are you off to?
I can't remember the name of Kate's room, but I'll go back to that one.
I think that was gratitude. I think.
Okay.
If not, come out and come back to
no.
me, and I will then send you somewhere else. Naya, where do you want to go?
Wait, what were the different rooms again?
You can have the choices you've got now are prize, musical performance, games or gratitude, the yard chat room, and be the only person in the food room because nobody's gone to food.
I'll go to the games and gratitude room.
Okay, you're off. Martina?
Let's do games.
You're off. Astrid?
Can I go to the yard room?
You're off. Who've I got? Adrian?
Games and gratitude.
Games and gratitude, you're off. So Richard, Shaq, Sarah, Chantel, tell me where you want to go, or should I just randomly send you there?
May I go to the prize room, please?
Chantel, you are on the way to the prize room now.
May I go to the yard chat room, please?
Is that Sarah? Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what's happened to my video though. It's gone really dark.
It's got, yeah, very...
yeah.
So you, Sarah, just so I'm clear, you're going to the yard's chat room,
Yes,
yeah?
please.
Okay, you're off.
Can I also go to the yard room, please?
And sorry, just say that again because I didn't see who was speaking.
Can I go to the yard room?
Okay,
as well,
Shaq,
please?
you're off to the yard room. Yep. And then I've just got two of you left. Deirdre and Richard. Can you hear me, you two?
Yes, I can hear you.
Deirdre, where would you like to go?
You can put me anywhere.
Okay, I think I'm going to send you to do some music. And Richard? Richard, I'm going to send you to music. Yeah, people had already started.
Don't worry.
Yeah, so but we've still got a few things to do here, don't we?
Yes, we do. We have the final prize giveaway, as well as some more talks from Andre.
Okay.
Yeah, because I need to go, guys. Sorry, but I have something else.
Let's see how much.
Here they come. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and they'll be in.
Jonathan, you're excellent. I don't know how you can keep this straight.
There we go.
Quite a lot of practice over lockdown.
Wait, I have one more performance.
Okay, Rita, can you do the performance for all of us?
Yeah, but I'm not doing it.
And they do the performance for all of us.
Miss DJ is a brave, brilliant woman. And I want to say yes, but I don't want to get in no trouble with nobody.
Oh my goodness.
Where's Miss Deidre? Where's she gone?
Right here.
Oh.
No, I hear. Miss Deidre, what do you think about that? You think we could do the performance for
All
everybody?
for all of us. Come on, everybody. Thumbs up.
Yes.
I got a little poem I wrote about cassava cake. So you know I did cassava cake. So it's called cassava cake.
Welcome her to the open mic.
Mom, if we do reactions, you can use that clap.
So it says cassava cake, grated cassava, brown sugar and coconut milk, love from the heart and food for the soul. Sweet butter brings it together, spices to finish the taste. Pop, baked brown to perfection, shared between family and friends, a taste not to be forgotten. Christmas cassava cake.
A very fitting close.
Absolutely. So I hope everybody had fun inside the different breakout rooms. We got a couple minutes left before we go, so we want to do the final
2 minutes.
We want to do the final poll before we go. So I'm going to turn over to Kate. Kate, talk to us.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi,
Hello.
everybody. Great to see some of you in the breakout rooms. That was really, really amusing. So I have the joy and delight of organizing with Jevy. We were going to try and do the thing. We're going to try and do the thing.
Yeah.
In here is everybody's names. Well, not everybody's. I'm afraid that organizers can't be in here, I'm afraid. So everybody who's a participant here on this call is in this. I was going to prepare this earlier, but I didn't. I prepared this today now while we're all here to make sure that everybody in here is on this call and has been on this call the whole time, which is important because this holds the winner for the Cayman Airways ticket giveaway.
Woo!
Is that what we're doing now, Jebby?
Yep.
Okay, good. Phew. So
but wait, hold on. Has everyone done the polls? Because we want to make sure people
we did the polls. Well,
before the giveaway.
We're gonna do the poll and then we're gonna do the giveaway. I just wanted to tease you there a little bit. With
Debbie,
that.
are you ready? Do we
Ready?
go?
3, 2, 1. Polls should be open.
You guys mindful of your time?
Really at the bottom.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, got it.
How do we do it?
We don't put rubbish in, that's for sure.
Entertain, funny, next.
Here we go. I see all the answers coming in. Keep answering. We want to make sure everyone answers the questions as truthfully as possible. This will definitely help the Cayman Connection team.
Okay.
So 30 more seconds, and then we're going to be going straight to the poll. You know, if there is anyone who's in the group and has to leave, we're very sorry to see you go, but we're just going to run a couple minutes over. But we're just going to have one more thing, which is the final draw for Cayman Airways. So how much people? Oh, we got 97% of the votes in. So stand by. As soon as we get to 100% of the vote, we're going to go straight to the final draw. And I got my paper here. So if you can just.
This is like the US election.
I hope it doesn't drag on as long.
Yeah, I might
I
refuse to accept the
can't
result.
get mine to
actually.
submit.
No?
I can't get mine to submit.
John, can you help? Someone can't get it to submit.
Scroll down, there's another question.
3 questions, isn't there?
Oh, it was 3 questions? Yeah.
Yeah.
So scroll down, and once you answer the next question, you can submit it.
I think it's closed now.
Yeah, it looks so.
All right, I think we got all the results.
The results.
In. So, Kate, you ready?
Sorry, what am I doing now? I'm doing the prize now.
Yes.
I need to get rid of this. Are we getting rid of this? Oh, there we go. Okay. All right. So here we go. We have just a minute. This is round trip tickets for 2 people from the Cayman Islands to any destination to use between now and the end of January. Shaking it all up.
You mean any destination that Cayman Airways fly?
Any destination Cayman Airways fly.
Destination.
Can I put the bid for the Maldives?
Yeah. Unless Mr. Reps is volunteering this for everybody, for anybody in the world.
That out. And okay, well, I'm giving it to Jevy.
Debbie, did you get it? That was a long arm.
I'm looking.
Okay,
I'm
can you
reading
read
the
my
paper.
writing?
Hang on. So it's printing out. It's one of those fancy papers that it just shows the name gradually. So hang on. The winner is Renee B.
Hey.
Thank you. There she is.
Where is Renee?
I'm right here.
Oh, there you are.
Oh,
Okay.
congrats.
Thank you.
Congrats.
Congratulations. You winner.
Wow.
So we will.
So where are you going, Renee?
Brock.
To the Brock.
There you go, Lady Robbie. You can join her.
It'd be nice to go home, to be honest.
At least
So
it's COVID free.
congratulations to Renee. Thank you to everyone who filled out the form. Because we're going to go to get some closing words from Mr. Andre, and then you guys are free to go. So Andre, over to you.
Thank you all for attending, and thank you very much for everyone who helped organize. Special shout out to the performers. Lauren is very, very creative. Rita, I really do think you should think about an audio book with Mr. Roy Bodden. That might be your next project. And then the DJ was phenomenal. I mean, it's 2:00 here in Cayman, and I was almost reaching for something a little bit stronger than my water. That's how good the music was.
It's 5 o'clock somewhere.
So thank you all. I hope this provided, and this was the aim, that a little slice of home, particularly those who may be in not the ideal circumstances, but hopefully this provided some comfort, some entertainment. Have a very happy, healthy, as best as you can holiday season, and into the new year. Let's not forget what we have learned. Let's try to keep this overseas community together and do more together, COVID or no COVID. Thank you.
Well done. Well said.
Thank you.
Before I bought a runway.
Thank you.
Rita promised an Amazon gift card. Wait it.
Just put it up.
Believe
it on Kate.
I have the
list. Kate tell me I could give away a gift card, but I not seen no gift card yet. I joking. No, I do. Yes, I didn't. I've been sending messages. I didn't want to be the last person to speak. I don't usually like to be the last person to speak, but I will say this: we had some fabulous performances in our breakout room, and you should have been there to hear the voices that we heard.
Yeah.
Just all of this unexpected talent, right? And well, Jimmy and I have, we butted heads on this, but we've come to the conclusion that the performer who will be walking away with a lovely Amazon gift card, which will be sent by Kate, by the way, is none other than the king.
Yo! He was making all this noise.
King. But he had a very passionate performance by Miss Irene that we want to congratulate her on.
Yes,
What a lovely
Miss
voice. And the cake rendition did that. Oh goodness. And also we had Miss Karen that took us back in time with her storytelling. And we also had a lovely young man who is a lawyer or studying law, who has another talent. Zach, I'm calling you out. Yes, I am. Zach put together a lovely piece, and we so appreciated that. It was just so heartwarming. And I just want to thank everybody that was in the group. Did I miss anybody now? Jada!
Yes,
I also
Jada.
had someone in the group who showed us her paintings, and she put together 2 words, and she just delivered those 2 lines, delivered those lines so passionately. So we would have loved to have given a prize for everyone for their participation, but King has taken it home, and we congratulate him. Thank you, King.
Congratulations, bro.
Kate, you can scratch it and just send me the code, yeah.
So I understand that people may have to go, and we're shutting it at 8. But if anyone wants to stay on, we could ask King to sing his rendition for us. If anyone can stay on, he could maybe.
Yes.
Okay.
Anyone think that's a good idea?
Yep.
Yes.
Let me get my fake drum and stick out again. King.
As a matter of fact, any of the performers that would like to perform, I think.
Before King sings, thank you to everyone for joining so far. If you do have to leave, we understand. But if you are staying around, King is going to sing. And also, we might make fun of him because that's easy. So stick around, and we're going to have a bit of fun. And King is going to try his best to not cuss me out. All right?
Can I say one thing, Kate?
Go ahead.
Kate, this is Jonathan. I'm happy to leave this open if I make you the host.
Sure thing.
And then you guys can party as long as you want. It's just been a very long day for me. I ran a workshop yesterday, another one. So I'm going to make you the host. Then you do whatever you need to do for as long as you want until the internet goes down. Yeah?
Thank you, Jonathan.
Thank you, Jonathan.
Thank you.
Thanks. Bye, Jonathan. Thank you.
Just I need to make sure you've taken over host. 1 second.
Yep, she's host.
I am now the host.
Okay. I'm not here.
That is dangerous, Jonathan. That's very dangerous.
Happy Christmas.
He's leaving.
Bye, Jonathan. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Jonathan.
Stephen, you leaving?
Okay, so I am now the host.